What's up, merry band of misfits? This is Tia with Pages of Ascension. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for checking me out. Welcome back if you've been hanging out for a while, of course. Once a misfit, always a misfit. So this is a new series that I'm going to be doing here for the seasons, and we'll see how long it goes. My intent is to do this for a full year. So we're going to look at mutable signs in this particular video, but I will be going through the different sections of the Zodiac, cardinal, mutable, and fixed, and doing a astrological season reading based on that. So, like I said, this particular video, we are doing mutable signs. That is Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Excuse me. And we're going to be looking at the whole of Pisces season to figure out what it is that is going to be theming this particular season for you, any specific messages that your guides might have for you, and the lesson that the divine is intending for you to learn throughout this season, okay? So Pisces season runs from February 18th until March 20th. That's right, I looked it up and wrote it down before I pressed record. Just be so proud of me, because I totally didn't do that in the Cardinal video. Anyways, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and dig right in. I'm going to get your cards on the board before I start flipping anything over. So, I will be using Osho Zen Tarot as our primary deck, and then for our secondary and clarifying deck, Dreams of Gaia, the, big version, if you will. Okay. And then, if necessary, I will pop open with the Kipper and the Lenormand if it's called for. It seemed to go okay in the Cardinal readings. I think this one will probably be okay as well. But I know that the further that we get into Mercury retrograde season, I didn't even see that that had flipped over. But the further that we get into the season, the more it might become necessary, because, you know, let's just keep it real, even the cards get tongue-tied, so to speak, something rather, yeah. So bear with me as I get these shuffled out and laid on the table. I am doing 7 sections in this, 7 placements, so that takes a little time to shuffle out. I appreciate your patience. So in the meantime, don't forget to check the description box below. There's always something new going on in there every single video with me. And then, I'd appreciate, you know, your likes, shares, subscribes if you're feeling this video. And, of course, I'll continue to watch my language, profanity, and pronouns, because I do want my channel to be inclusive to as many people as possible. But y'all, let's just keep it real. I'm human, and I got a potty mouth like none other. So, I haven't gone so far as to start a swear jar yet, but I'm like that close. So, okay, so 2 more positions, please. Pisces season for our mutable signs. Wow. So apparently there's a lot going on for y'all, mutable signs. Okay. Goodness gracious. Let's move stuff and things. Okay. That was easy. Okay, so, alright, so the theme that you're dealing with for this Pisces season, 2020, mutable signs. Oh, that's one thing I forgot. So if you've got mutable energy, like just as your primary energy or any prominent places in your chart, within houses and specific themes that you're working on, this reading can apply to you as well. Okay, now, and as I was saying, so your theme we're looking at is forgiveness. Okay, then. Ich werde get deep, yo. Alright, so in our first position, we have possibilities. That's a 2 of Wands in traditional tarot. 3 of Swords. Isolation. Quite literally. Someone is afraid to open up their heart. And then we have silence, which is the Moon in this particular deck. I have my little cheat sheet right here of Roman numerals because I just cannot seem to remember them, even though I've been trying since I was 4 years old. It's really sad. Okay. Next we have guilt, which is the 8 of Swords. That's keeping oneself trapped, alright? And then we've got the Source. That's going to be our Ace of Wands, okay? And then we've got 10 of Cups with Harmony, little dolphin playing on the guy's head. Fighting, which is going to be our Knight of Swords. And then we've got Playfulness. This is also going to be, or excuse me, this is going to be your Page of Wands in this particular deck. In our 5th position, we've got Creativity. That is the Empress, along with Completion, which is the World card. I should have known that just by the term, right? All right, and then we have Suppression. That is 10 of Wands. Integration, which is Temperance. Don't clown me. And then we have Breakthrough, which is the Justice card. And then we've got We Are the World, which is our 10 of Pentacles. You know, if I wasn't a person who picked out patterns really easily, I would say that you're not dealing with the fire sign, but given the fact that your tipping point is fire energy, I'd be betting on money you're dealing with either a Leo, Sag, or an Aries mutable sign. So, or at the very least dealing with that energy. And then we've got Past Life, which is, wait, hold on. Who's the Moon? Where'd the Moon? Where'd that card go that I said was the Moon? Okay, well, it'll pop back up. Oh, XV. Excuse me. This is the Star, not the Moon. Good lordy. Okay, I will memorize the Roman numerals. Okay, just don't judge me. So here's our Moon card. So that's really interesting. The fact that your reading is being bookended by the Star and the Moon. So your tipping point is playfulness. So that's what's going to get you out of this energy and into an energy of forgiveness, mutable signs, is learning to be playful and to not give into this fighting energy, this defensive energy that I'm picking up like everywhere in your reading here. Because all it's doing is isolating you, okay? It's limiting your possibilities. It's limiting your shine. It's completely interfering with your happiness at this point, as far as I can tell as well. And it's like, if this is someone from the past that you're dealing with this Pisces season, and I have to mention that because we are heading into retrograde in Pisces, Mercury retrograde in Pisces during this Pisces season. If this is someone from the past, I feel like there's some degree of guilt for how things were left off with this person. It's possible that there could be a resurgence of energy or even playfulness into this partnership, but I feel like in the same sentence this is something that you're fighting, and I would say that that's because you've got your eye on someone else. Burn. Yeah, we've got Empress energy here, and because it's sitting on top of the World card, like, this is, whoever this person is that is trying to get things going again, like, you're fighting it because you feel like this other person makes you feel more complete, is what it comes down to. I feel like you're probably not talking to this person right now. That's why you feel so isolated. That's why there's, why you're not seeing any possibilities, because the two of you aren't in communication. I do feel like that there is a past life tie here, but more so than anything, I feel like there's something about this partnership that's also a little secret. So I don't know if it's just you're keeping it under wraps, because you hold a very prominent position in public, and you don't want other people to know and interfere into your partnership, or it's because like you're still trying to integrate some like lessons. Oh no. So what I'm picking up is that you've been fighting the integration. So this almost feels like someone who's gone through some sort of spiritual growth. I do feel relationships pretty heavy with this. So it's like someone who's gone through spiritual growth as a result of a relationship not going right, or dealing with multiple people. Definitely dealing with multiple people. The person who's not talking with you is a person that you actually want to be with, that you actually want to come into union with, because you feel like they complete you, but you still got this burden of integrating a healthier energy into your life and into your partnerships and your relationships. Okay, in order to bring about the abundance that you seek, because it is affecting your financial abundance, because you're not operating in your highest vibration, or at least you haven't been, or you weren't the last time that you were in contact with this person. Okay, it's possible that news of a third party energy came out, and that's why there's silence between you and this person. But prior to that information coming out, there was a lot of harmony, and you felt the need to say the truth and say something, because the guilt was literally eating you alive, and you were fighting yourself. Like, the energy that I'm picking up is someone who's uh mentally like beating themselves up over things that they have done. Like, someone who perhaps is just very serious. They approach things very serious, or they've just had a lot happen to them that's just kind of sucked the joy out of their life. So they have a hard time getting to this state with this Empress energy with this person, even though they want to. And it's possible that this is a barrier. I mean, I would actually even go so far to say that this is actually a primary barrier, just because of where it is popping out in your spread here on my table. It is the tipping point of this energy of Pisces season, is learning to be playful and learning to forgive yourself. Okay, learning to laugh at things versus letting them make you angry or letting them make you cry. Okay, because I do feel like there's a lot of it's a lot of heavy energy. I don't feel like this is just regarding finances. I actually feel like finances are a very, very small part of this. Like, it's the only pentacle on the board. It's only affecting your finances because you're not being honest with yourself, because there's something that you're still hiding in regards to the connection with this Empress energy. Okay, so it's like you're suppressing your feelings, and as a result of that, you're not able to fully integrate the energies that Spirit's trying to direct you in. It's also preventing you from having some type of emotional breakthrough with this person, because you're fighting it. You're fighting them. You're fighting yourself. You're suppressing this energy in yourself, and it's not helping the situation in the slightest. Okay. Yeah, so let's look at, let's start pulling out some clarifiers. Yeah, I kind of want to know about this silence and isolation. What happened here? Let me get a little bit more information about this for the mutable signs, please. Okay, so we got that one, and that's one. Yeah, I'm feeling like things had come to some sense of a balance, you and this person. Like, there's definitely love here. There is definitely love here with the Two of Cups. Like, you want to be with this person. There's not a doubt in your mind that you don't want to be with this person, and there was balance here. But yeah, you felt the need to tell the truth to them, because if it's like if you feel like if you didn't tell them about this third energy, this third person, this interference within this energy, that it would disrupt the harmony that you were beginning to have with this person. Okay, it's possible that you have a child with this person, or you are about to have a child with this person. I am picking up water energy. There's a lot of sadness here. There's a lot of mourning that's happening. Yeah, it's almost like you made just a shit decision, like a bad choice, and it, like, catapulted into this breakdown with this person. Okay? Let's see what you're fighting about. You're trying to find balance too. Like, you've been actively trying to find balance, but it's weird. It's like, you know, this is someone who's fighting themselves. You want balance, but at the same time, you keep sabotaging your own balance. That's kind of what this feels like. Let me see if I can get some more. Hello, we're not keeping all those. Okay, so I am getting a hyper focus. Wow. Like extreme hyper focus on money. Extreme hyper focus. So it's like you were fighting the emotional feelings that you had, the feelings of love that you had for this person, which there's very little cups, so I'm definitely picking up that energy a whole lot. Partially it might have had to do with your perception of this person, of them being someone that they are actually not. Okay, but in any case, you hyper focused on money, hyper focused on where that money's going to take you, how much there is, how much more you can get. Your priorities are kind of fucked in here, bud. And that's additionally what led to this bad decision, which led to this breakdown of this particular person or situation. And again, with the perception card, I feel like it's possible that not only are you misjudging this person and who they are, but misjudging as to whether or not they actually care what's in your bank account. Oh my word, that tea is so bomb. Anyways, take a moment. So why is playfulness the tipping point for mutable signs during Pisces season? Because that's how you're going to manifest. So like, and it's not to say that you couldn't manifest from an energy of anger, but I feel like you staying in that particular energy and hyper focusing on money is not going to help to bring in the emotions and love that you seek in this situation. It's going to do the exact opposite. It's just going to cause more burdens. It's going to delay your growth even more. And it's obviously that this is something that you really want. So like, staying in a playful energy is much more high vibrational than staying in an energy of anger. Okay. So, here we go again with the divine energy popping in here with the 7 of Swords. So, in the traditional 7 of Swords, it's a very manipulating energy, but this doesn't feel like that. In this particular deck, the 7 of Wands feels a lot more like a dualistic energy than a manipulative energy. This is someone who's trying to balance both sides of self, like their shadow and ego side. to their higher self side, and then of course balance that within the aspects of things that we have to deal with here in the 3D world. Okay. Yeah, and this is your desire. This is what you want. You want this with this person. You want playfulness with this person. You know, there's nothing you desire more than to bring this balance, but it's like for some reason you feel like you are incapable of doing that, or it's like you're resisting doing that. Now, here's the thing too. There's sometimes like we can get into a state where we have the opportunity to grow. We're presented with this chance to do something different, and we will self-sabotage by acting out of fear instead of love. Love and fear can't exist in the same space, okay? And in order for you to even be able to approach not just this person, but you know, look in the mirror and approach yourself, and to forgive yourself, or to ask this person for forgiveness, you need to be standing in your truth. You need to be standing in your authenticity, and that's really hard to do when you're resisting the evolution of who or of what that authenticity is. Okay, and that's what I see here. This is someone who is resisting that change within themselves. It's like they're afraid of completion, of not having any missing pieces, of not having their life ruled and run by chaos. And they want to resurrect this. Okay, so what's the secret? I don't know about the moon card. So it's a past life connection. Or I should say, is this past life or is this a secret? Okay. No, it's okay. So there is a practical potential for a resurgence in this particular partnership, but the fear is that the secrets, there's so many secrets that you're not going to be able to get out of the toxic energy. And here's the thing about this, like, you spent, or it's possible you or this person anyway, so much time has been spent lying and manipulating that, like, even if this seed were to be planted, there's almost a fear that nothing can come from this, like, that there's no going back. Like, I'm looking at the woman on this character, or woman on this card, and she is like, there's just no life left. There's no life left, you know? It's very much that Ten of Swords energy. This isn't the Ten of Swords, it's the Five of Swords, which is just as bad. Worse, actually. But there's just no more life left in her. So it's possible that this person, this Empress energy that you are, or that you are after, there might not be anything that can come to this, okay? Unless forgiveness can come into the picture. So you are approaching this as the King of Pentacles, or they are when they come back. But again, my concern is that even with this new seed that's being planted, whether you or this person, that there is some degree of manipulation still taking place because there's secrets that haven't been revealed yet. So during this retrograde season, specifically for you mutable signs, Gemini and Virgo specifically, I'd be very careful about those who are coming back at this time. You know, if it's something that you want to pursue again, that you want to put your energy into, I would just caution you to move slowly. You know, don't make any major decisions until after we're out of this retrograde, because y'all, this is about to be one for the history books, like straight up. I've been feeling this energy for weeks now. But yeah, there's still something a little toxic about this particular person. And again, I don't know if it's you or them. Pick where it fits for you. Okay, these are just the energies that I see playing within the signs of mutable lives during Pisces season. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at your message for this season. And it says, breadcrumbs of bliss, heed your pleasure principle. So, oh, good Lord. I feel like for some of you, this person is, what's that term, breadcrumbing? Yeah. So that could be going on. This message could also be speaking to you to not lead with your libido. Okay. You know, there's many ways that one can seek pleasure, but sleeping with someone who's already hurt you multiple times is probably not the right road to go down. You know, to each their own, no judgment. Trust me, no judgment, okay? But, that's what I'm feeling. Like, the fact that we do have justice popping up here, and then that we've got 11 popping up here, I do feel like, whatever was done, especially done in secret, it is going to come out during this retrograde season. I'm not seeing, like, what you would consider a lot of disruption or any quote-unquote tower moments. What I see more for this, for especially for those that are on the side that haven't quite done somebody right, is isolation, okay? Or even possibly this. No, actually, no, it would be isolation. Because what I do feel like is for whoever is in this Empress energy, they feel complete with or without this other person who's doing all this nasty stuff. This this king of earth that is ill aspected. So like if I did reversals in this, the king of earth would be reversed in this, which is my abuser card in any deck. I don't like him in his reversed aspect at all. So, be careful in going down this path again if you choose to, okay? Be very, very wary just during this retrograde season. Just because, you know, our merry band of misfits, we have to stick together, and I don't want to see nobody get taken for a ride. So, so the lesson that Spirit's trying to direct you or teach you during this Pisces season is in relationships. I legit could not make this up if I tried. Okay. So it says, I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Now that's again something like I was saying earlier. You're gonna manifest a lot more and bring a lot more to you when you stay in this energy of playfulness than you will when you're in this energy of fighting and being angry. So it's a matter, I mean, effectively it's your choice, like with what energy you're putting out. Are you being playful or are you going to fight? You know, but whatever energy you're in, that's who you're going to bring to you during this season, okay? Whether that's someone from the past or someone new. I'm not going to get into the whole retrograde, schmetrograde, nothing new and all that jazz. You know that. Plenty of other readers talking about that. I'm not going to go there, okay? What it comes down to is what you see presented in front of you, mutable signs, this particular season, this Pisces season, is going to be a reflection of you and your energy. Let me say that one more time. The people and situations that are presented to you this Pisces season will be a reflection of your energy. So the energy that you're in, that's your choice on what you get. Okay? So with that, I think we're going to call it here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know, show your girl some love. I certainly appreciate it. And, you know, helps the channel get seen. Feel free to comment. I do read every single comment. I respond to every single comment. And, yeah, with that, have a wonderful Pisces season. Hang in there. This one's going to be real interesting. And remember that, especially for y'all, your peace is your power, mutable signs. Don't let anybody shake that, all right? And you got this on lock. All right. I will check you later. Bye.